Everybody likes to see everything on video. So welcome to Super Sunday. My name is Natasha. Just some housekeeping really quick. There is a water station in the back if you get thirsty or if you want to try some Shakeology. If you have to use the restroom, go out to the front lobby, and to the left of the sign-in desk is where the restrooms are. So again, want to welcome everybody here. Did everybody get a raffle ticket when you signed in? No? Well, for those of you who qualified, did you get a raffle ticket when you signed in? All right, so y'all ready to get started? Have some fun, learn some cool stuff. All right, so my name is Natasha. Young, cherry young. I am a Diamond Beachbody coach. This is my first Super Sunday, so yeah, thank you. I was really kind of nervous, but so I've been coaching for just over a year. I actually got started doing Beachbody products in August of 2013, and I have a small team here, growing, of course. I started out as a discount coach, so if any of you are here who aren't sure if you want to get into Beachbody coaching and actually working the business, or if you are, just doing it for the discount right now, a lot of us start off as discount coaches and really learn to love the business and what it does for us, and really turn it into something amazing that can change your life. And just a little bit more about me. So when I started, I was 292 pounds. And I started with probably one of the hardest workout programs, Insanity. I literally thought I was going to die when I did it. But I decided to do Insanity because my brother, who's this military guy, and he's like a man's man, he's like, I can't do Insanity. He's like, it's too hard for me, there's no way I could possibly do it. So he gave his Insanity to me. And I said, all right, well, this is a bit of a challenge. So like I said, I did the fit test, and I literally thought I was going to die. My husband and I were pretty much laid out on the floor. But I thought I had quit everything else in my life. This was going to be the one thing I didn't quit. And I'm not going to get emotional. But, so I started out at 292 pounds. And these are my 24s that I was literally busting out of. Oh, girl. Beachbody changed my life, and so I became a coach so that I could be able to give that back to everybody else. And I'm sure that's why a lot of you are coaches, or if you're thinking about coaching, that's why we do what we do, because we want to help other people achieve their goals and to be successful and to lead, healthy, happy lives. I look at the world differently. I used to be a negative Nelly. Everything was boo-hoo, what's the worst case scenario? And then when I started with Beachbody, everything, I'm always like, there's always a silver lining. There's something good in every single situation. And so Beachbody can definitely do that for you. And so we'll hear today a lot we have two other coaches that are here that are going to share their story. And we'll also have some of the top coaches with Beachbody that are going to be in the video and give you a lot of insight and a lot of things that you can do in your own business to help grow and to develop as a coach as well, and to really take this as far as you possibly can. So, move on to the next one. That's a little bit about me. I kind of feel like I could talk louder without the mic. So like I said, the mission of Beachbody is to help people achieve their goals and enjoy a healthy, fulfilling life. You have to remember as a coach that this isn't about you. This is about the people that we're trying to help. It's to help them reach their goals. So it's not about, selling challenge packs. It's not about always just how many SC points am I gonna win. Of course, is that important? Of course, to grow your business, those things to achieve, yes. But if you're actually focusing on the individual person and building those relationships with people, that's how you're going to develop and grow as a coach. That's how you will be successful. So I want to bring up Brian. He's been so nervous too. He is not on my team. However, he has had an amazing weight loss story, and I wanted him to come up and share with you a little bit about his journey. Why are you looking around like you don't know who you are? Come on up, Brian.
Thank you. You're welcome. So, my name is Brian. Most of my journey revolves around the military. I was Army Airborne. I broke my leg while stationed in Korea, and the doctor didn't set my leg right. You can actually see it where one leg is kind of crooked. It pretty much ended my career. I gained a lot of weight and actually got put out for being overweight.
I'm working on it, Brian, sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. About 6 months after I got out, my dad passed away. My dad passed away at over 400 pounds. It was just a full force downward spiral in my life. Fast forward 6 years, from 2005 when my dad passed away to 2011, I was 307 pounds. New Year's Eve. And I couldn't tie my shoes that night to go out and go party. I'd always wore even after I got out of the military, I still wore my Army boots. And you don't have to tie Army boots, you just grab the laces, pull them real fast, and they come up halfway up your leg, so you don't really have to do much bending over to tie my boots. My wife Jennifer had to help me that night put my shoes on, and I almost cried. And I didn't realize at that moment why until several months later after I lost a lot of the weight. But I'd actually watched my dad struggle his entire life to tie his shoes, to the point where he ended up wearing loafers and Velcro shoes and things like that. And that night I saw myself turning into my dad, who died at a young age. So January 1st, we went through the kitchen and got rid of everything. And we went shopping. Yeah, we have kids. And they were like, they weren't happy at all. No. All the cereal gone, all the chips gone. We got rid of milk. The biggest, most drastic change we made was going from whole milk to almond milk. So I lost a lot of weight on my own just by doing small things, walking, eating right, changing my diet. And I went from 307 to about 260, and I stayed there for about 2 months, and I didn't know what was going on. So I saw P90X on TV one morning while getting ready for work, and I looked at my wife, I said, I'm going to order that and I'm going to do it. And she goes, are you sure? I'm like, I'm watching the infomercial going, I went through basic training, I was Army Airborne, I've already done all this stuff. I can do it again. Just give me a shot. So I lost 40, that was day one of my actual Beachbody journey. I was 264. And let me tell you, P90X day one, we did who's done P90X? Who's done the lean program? The lean version. So for all the people that haven't done the lean version, that has done P90X, and you complain your first recovery week with core synergistics, everyone hates core synergistics, right? For the people that have done the lean workout, applaud yourselves, because that is your day one. And you remember that. And it is your every Monday. And it is horrible. And I don't think I've ever cursed anyone more than Tony. except maybe Sean King. So, ups and downs, it's a roller coaster. You're not perfect, you're not going to be perfect. I've gained, I've lost, I've gained, I've lost. I've mainly lost. I'm currently on an upward route on my roller coaster. I got back up to around 240 around Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's this past year, and I said to myself, I can't do it anymore. One of the major factors with the roller coaster that is going to be your fitness journey, or that is stress. Just life. Life happens, and it's going to. I have recently been diagnosed with PTSD, which actually plays a major factor, and I didn't know, in what's happened over the past few years. Loss of a family member. That was 10 years ago. And there will be days that I'll be driving to work. Song comes on the radio, and I'll just break down and cry, and I don't know why. 3 days later, it hit me. What happened? I don't know. So that's a lot of it. As you can see, I'm not currently that guy anymore. That was last year. I was 196. I'm 218, so I'm better than I was 3 years ago. I'm not where, thank you. I'm not where I want to be. And that's what a lot of it is being comfortable with who you are. I clearly wasn't comfortable in this picture. I didn't want to take those pictures, I really didn't. And I didn't look at them for several months until we got to our 30-day pictures, and then we took them, and my wife, I looked at my 30-day picture, I'm like, I don't see a difference. So she made a side-by-side shot of them, and I go, holy crap. So then she did it again, 60 days. She did day 1, 30, and 60, and then, the full, all 4 of the full 90. And we've been, we'll take breaks, enjoy life, eat a bunch of stuff that we shouldn't. It's a lot, yeah. I still love to eat, and that's one of my biggest problems. I'm a foodie. I love food, but it's finding those healthier alternatives to what you like. So.
So I'm sure all of us can kind of identify with Brian, even if you haven't had like a significant weight loss or like some huge transformation. It's that struggle every day. It's a constant decision. Whether or not you're gonna push play and work out that day, whether or not you're gonna eat that Snickers bar or that Dairy Queen that I avoided last week. Even though you really want those things. And I think too, with living a healthy lifestyle comes that pressure. People sort of expect you to be a certain way. I don't know if anybody else has this, or you go to work and you pick up like a Hershey's Kiss. It's like the smallest thing, and they're like, are you allowed to have that? And you're like, hello, it's a lifestyle. So, especially as a coach, I think we have that added pressure, the way that people kind of look at us and sort of these expectations, maybe sometimes unrealistic expectations that people have of us. But just making sure you have that balance in your life. So, thank you so much again, Brian, for sharing your story with us. And good luck with continuing. We'll be there to support you 100%. So next, from somebody who would love to smack and hug me all at the same time, Miss Katie. Just a short introduction to Miss Katie. Give me a sec. Miss Katie is not on my team either. Brian isn't either. But I wanted her to come and talk because when we're talking about building our business, Miss Katie has not even been a coach for 90 days, and she hit Diamond last week, which is huge. That is diamond. This chick did it in under 3 months. That's fabulous, though. So I'm gonna let her share a little bit about her story, how she became a coach, and what did she do, so that for you who are new coaches can maybe learn something about how to grow within your business.
Okay, I'm gonna try not to say 1,000 times, and I'll try to keep it short. So I became a coach because I was doing fitness competitions, and I followed Anita. She was a bikini competitor, and then when I was training for one that was going to be in March, I got pregnant, and so I was like, oh crap. Well, so Anita, like 2 days after I found out, Anita had posted about, recruiting coaches, and I was like, what the heck? I mean, I'm so into fitness anyways, so why not make money talking about it? I don't know what's involved, but if I don't like the product, I'll send it back. Or, I won't sell it. I won't send it back, but I won't sell it. So anyways, I got it. I loved it. I just jumped right into it and started my first challenge group. Okay, let's see. So posting is just really out of my comfort zone, period. So that is just something that, at first my posts were not very authentic. So fake it till you make it, and now they sound more like me. Things I do every day is invite 5 to 20 people. I go through and I just make sure that the person I'm inviting, that we have 10 or more mutual friends. And I mean, so, you get those, you have more mutual friends, the more friends you make, so whatever. So so I do that. So I try not to get in Facebook jail. So I have to make 3 event pages now because of how many friends I have. I invite every single female to the event page. Obviously first I respond to the people who say they're interested. And then I send out a really short message saying, hey, this is Katie. I'm holding a fitness clean eating accountability group on so-and-so date. If you know anyone that's interested, let me know. Have a fantastic day. Thanks, Katie. And no matter what, if you're a female on my friends list, you're getting that every month, even if you don't respond. And until you tell me no, then I'm gonna keep sending it. so that's pretty much all I do. I put a lot of effort into my groups, and everybody sees a lot of results, and I just try to make them fun, and I try to add personal stuff to it. I don't know, I just try to make them silly, and I want everybody to have fun in them, and I don't know, I just freaking love fitness and talking about it, so I just get really, really excited. So I think that I believe in it, and so that's why it works, and that's why people want to do it. And
how do you keep people engaged in your challenge groups?
Because I'm so excited.
Do you do videos? You do just like written posts?
I don't do videos.
Okay.
I do videos on our 4th week. I make extra workout challenge videos. No, Anita made me make my first video yesterday.
Good.
Yeah.
And you're making another one right now, which is even
awesome.
better. And I guess one other question I wanted to just maybe if anybody else is thinking about this, how do you keep track of all those people you send invites out to so you can do follow up with them? Like, do you track them, or like do you send out like a one invite, and like how do you do that?
Okay, so after I've followed up with everyone who's interested, then I'm going through my my friends list in alphabetical order, and then when I get to someone who I've already talked to, then I'm like, okay, well, so, we've already talked. When was the last day we talked? And if it's been more than 3 days, then I go ahead and message them again. And if not, then I just write their name down on a piece of paper. And I try not to bug people, and I always put a time. Like, it's always like urgent, There's so many spots left, and gotta get in. So.
Yeah.
How much time do you spend in a day? Because that's my issue. Is I feel like I'm constantly replying to people or reaching out to people, and then I feel like
Okay, well, so when I'm sending, like, what takes forever is when you send that, to everybody. I do that on the treadmill. That is my, like, okay, I can go do this. How many can I get out while I'm on a piece of cardio equipment for 45 minutes? Just copy and pasting, and then I'll respond to people later. But probably like 3 hours, and that's with me kind of wasting time on there too, like looking on Facebook. Like, I need to manage my time better. But I mean, I'm doing it while I'm going to the bathroom, while I'm cooking dinner, in between clients.
How far in advance do you usually send out your invites for the challenge groups, and then how do you keep up with everybody? Because I find that, some people are kind of flies on the wall, some people just sort of.
I call them out.
Okay.
Call them out in the group.
Personally?
Yeah.
Okay. But meaning in a private message, not in the group?
Depends.
Okay.
Sometimes in the group. I will, if I've already private messaged them and they're like, it's not anything serious going on in their life, then I'll be like, hey, where the heck are you? We miss you. So, and I do like keep up with everybody. Like if somebody's not posting, everybody has my number, and a big thing too is, people have stuff while they're doing challenge groups. Like they have weddings they have to go to. And so I make it a big point for us as a group, as a team, to say, okay, well, let's all give tips and let's all come up with the best plan. Like if you're gonna drink this weekend, it's not what I want you to do, but if you're gonna do it, let's help you make the best weekends that you can out of this. And I've had flight attendants in my groups, and like, I don't know, it's just really awesome how when people sign up for this, like they really commit to it. I'm a personal trainer, so it's different. Those people pay $60 an hour, and they don't listen to anything you tell them to do outside of that hour. But yeah. So I've been doing my groups where I run them, my groups. I'm only doing my third one now. So, but I took a break. There was a week break in between this one, and everybody's like, "Don't do that again. Let's go right into the next one next time." So I think everybody ate really bad this past week.
Any other questions for Katie?
I don't know if I even said what I was supposed to say.
No, you did. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I want to just take a moment to acknowledge, obviously, everybody that's here and come out and talk about where you are within your coaching business as well. So, anybody a Beachbody Challenge winner? Stand. I know we have one, obviously, presented. Yay, Brian! Woo! $500 winner right there. Okay. Anybody a Success Starter? So you've hit Success Club 5 or more when you first started 3 months. Go ahead, stand up. Guys, stand up! Stand up! All right, people. That's awesome. So y'all earned your ticket? Last year, okay. How many of you are going to Summit this year? All right. All right, Success Club All Stars. Where you've hit Success Club 12 months in a row, consecutive months. You're going to be there, Katie. Don't worry. All right, good job. Anybody a new coach just signed up? All right, welcome to the Beachbody family. Any Emerald coaches? Emerald coaches, do you have? Does everybody know what an Emerald coach is? For those of you who are new, an Emerald coach is where you have a coach on your right leg and one coach on your left leg. So 2 active coaches, 1 on each side. All right. Ruby coach.
4 coaches on each side. That's diamond.
No, just 2 emeralds.
Oh, just 2 emeralds? Sorry, my bad.
Wait, what's 2 emeralds?
Ruby is you need an emerald on each side.
But you
Without having
work
a-
out 2 on each side.
Okay.
One has the emerald. Okay, I have it.
Okay.
I need 2 emeralds for.
Yeah, that's what I said. 2 emeralds.
One on each side.
1 on each side. We always got to be balanced, right? It's always about balance with each body. All right, diamond coaches. So diamond coaches, 4 on each side, 1 emerald on right and left. Okay. Star diamond coach. Single star, how many stars? 2 star. Dang. Rocket. And then 2014 Premier Coach. Your 2014 Premier Coaches. Elite Coaches. All right, good job. All right, so awesome. We've got a lot of successful people. Oh, sorry. 2014 Elite Top 10 Coach too. Sorry. Anybody top 10? Next year. All right. Knock it out. There you go. That's right. Say it, put it out into the universe, and it shall happen. All right. So next thing we're going to do is watch a little video. If you've ever been to Super Saturday before, you know Michael Beeman and Jeff Hill always put together these crazy videos. So we're going to do that right now. I just thought about the audio for this thing.
What do you think, Joe? It's very good. Yeah, budget.
Oh.
Hey, everybody, and welcome to our April Super Saturday. I'm Michael Neiman.
Can y'all hear it?
Jeff Hill and Jeff.
Yeah.
It has been an incredible start to the year.